Let's go. It's the first time ever. Play-by-play and color commentary. All-star game. Never been done before.
I can't wait. Now, we also have Powder P, who is on standby in case anything blows up.
I can handle the emergencies.
Exactly. That's the idea, at least. Here is what we got going on. It is going to be crazy. So we were supposed to have 2 games, but one of their streamers are broken, so I don't really know what's happening there. We are following, I don't even know which game at this point. We are following All-Star game number 2. So that's got Pak the Ka and all those guys. Here's how it's going to go down. In just a little bit, they're going to get started with that game. At the same time, we're going to get updates from the other game into this game, and we're going to give you that play-by-play as well. We're going to jump into the game. We're going to kind of call the game on top of that, talk about some highlights, etc. and whatnot. And then from that point, we will actually, during the intermission, jump into the party chat if all things work out. It's nuts, Eric. This is going to be fun. At this point, you and I have to kind of sync up our streams. So you're watching the Twitch right now, right?
Big Twitch streams going on right now.
And I'm trying to find the Twitch stream to bring up. So bear with us while we get all this handled. There's a lot going on right now, is what it comes down to. Go ahead and talk for a little bit, though. If you want to talk a little bit about the AHL, some of the players and whatnot, that would probably
starting
be
lineups. Starting lineups
Yes.
for this All-Star game.
They're on the screen.
Mucho importante. Got Big Sedge on the left wing, big goal scorer, playing with Couture at
All
center,
things.
and Shaker on the right wing. DC will play the left D spot. Ashes and Faith, Lake Erie Monster on the right D, and the all-time veteran GM Zeno holding down the net for that squad. Facing them, we got Stormer at left wing, Crosby at center, Pak the Ka on the right wing, and an interesting D pair of Doms, the all-known, and the veteran Heimbecker with Roski in net. And thanks, Roski, for the stream.
Yep, and I'm bringing up his stream right now, so I'll be switching to that as soon as they start their game. Also have to deal with Twitch ads, so bear with that. This is how it's going down. It's crazy. Powder, you and I worked on this all last night and well into today, either actually testing or talking about what we're going to do tonight.
I'm not even like a part of this. As I said, I'm like a backup guy, and I am just so excited to see if this is going down legit.
We're trying.
Everything we hoped it to be. It's gonna be cool.
We're trying now. Like I said, we were supposed to have 2 games going at the same time. We would have swapped back and forth. It would have been really exciting, but we're not at that level. So to replace that, we are in the party chat right now, and during intermissions only, we will jump into the All-Star game, and they are aware of that. I think Jeff let them know that, assuming that they're aware of that. That's when we'll jump into the intermission. At this point, we are waiting for, I believe, one more person. Yeah, one more person to join us for the game, and then we'll get started. I think it's one of the reserves, so I'll keep you up to date. I believe Heimbecker backed out, the right D for Team Pak the Ka, game number 2, which is the one we're following. Game number 1. Did you get the lineups for both, Eric? Both games?
Just the game that we're covering.
Game 2. So game 1, we have Team Big Rig, left wing Martin Scorsese, center Nuke Bomb 81, right wing the Angry Nachos, left D Sloshy Boxers, goalie Big Rig, of course, right D Maxwell Z, who's also, fun fact, a third winger. So it'll be just 1 D, 3 wingers, and a center for Team Big Rig. Team Pak the Ka, a little more stacked on defense. Left wing Doc Status, center Main Event X10, right So Per Saiyan, left D XP Voip Piz, goalie Lundqvist X, and right D Craig BX91. That game will have text updates for you as it carries on through the night. I want to thank everyone watching right now. Please share the link. Powda, I'll have you be in charge of link sharing to the Twitter and the chat box right now if you could, because we're still not started.
All over it.
And then we are just kind of waiting right now is really what it comes down to, because I have the stream up. It's ready to go. We should have the game audio coming into you in just a little bit. Hopefully that'll be leveled out. Let us know if it's not, because that's important too. And if one of you guys wants to jump into Roski's stream and let him know that we're covering the game on the LG channel and put the link, that would probably be awesome too. I don't know if you can put links in Twitch. If he didn't allow that, then just tell him we're on the YouTube for LeagueGaming.com. The game is being hosted right now. Want to keep you guys in the loop on what's actually happening here. All right, they are starting. So we're going to wait for them to actually jump into the game, and we're going to see how this goes, because I am kind of looking forward to this.
We get predictions?
Eric, I don't know. I really think Crosby's going to kind of do really well defensively to kind of keep the game in. So if it gets carried away, expect him to step up and play defense and kind of win. Pak the car should put some pucks on net. And Doms, depending on what mood Doms gets into, we should see something big out of him too. So I do predict Team Pak the car winning this game, probably something like 5-2. Now let me ask you, what time do you see on Twitch right now, Eric?
2:25.
Okay, so we're synced up. This is good. This is good.
And I'll be taking Sedge's team in this battle. I think he's going to have a big game with Couture at the center. And I think Zeno and Net is going to outperform Roski.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. It's really going to be fun.
What'd you call, 5-2?
5-2, that's where I'm at. Probably be more than that,
6-4.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little higher. Probably like 5-3, now that I'm thinking about it. Because you have to remember, this is an all-star game, yes, but there's also really good defensive people we have in this game. So we are just a couple minutes away from puck drop here in game number 2 on LeagueGaming.com, the LGAHL. And we are ready. One side's readied up, and the other side. So we're going to jump to that game right now.
Oh. And here it is. Season 18 All-Star Game. AHL. Only.
Okay.
There are no criminals here. Let's go.
Do we have their party chat already? Is that what I'm hearing?
It's possible.
Okay.
But anyways, here we go onto the ice, and the starting lineups are now hitting it.
Here we go. Puck is dropping right now, and we're under the way.
We got that substitution in too. CM Black Magic.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up right now. I'm trying to figure out all this here. So here we go. This is the weirdest camera angle ever because I have the goalie view.
Got a big dump down low.
Oh my goodness.
Left wing walking in. Oh no.
So I'll have you take a couple calls here while I call in the game a little bit while I go ahead and try to get everything
Face
set
off
up.
left dot. Win to the red. Oh, right in front of the net. D-man picks it up. Down the boards to the wing. Turnover at the blue line. Back in the offensive zone. Red team's trying to break it out. Up to the blue line. White's got a stifling D. They're all over him in the low corner. Red turns the puck over. One-timer goal.
Wow, Team Big Rig going up one already.
Yep,
Look at this.
The big forecheck leads to the big turnover, leads to the big goal by... Not too sure who scored it, but Sedge got the assist.
Yeah, their names don't match up to their gamer tags, which is a little bit frustrating, but that's where we're at. Team Craig up 1-0 as well over on the other game, I believe.
And Park the Cars team into the zone, trying to break it out. Oh, and now they're into the offensive zone. One-timer wide. Oh no. The Park the Cars team can't seem to get anything going, but they're holding on to the offensive zone. Turnover, steal by Doms, and he drew a penalty. Big Rig's team will now go on the power play as soon as Park the Cars team touches the puck.
Quickly talking about the other game real quick. Shaker has scored in the other game, so right now looking at the Shaker scored in this game. Okay, Shaker's in this. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with whatever's happening here.
Shaker with the goal, Sedge with the assist.
Oh yeah, because he's got the name Mike. That's him. All right.
Break squad goes to break it out of the zone. D-men back to back, cross center ice, wing over the blue line, off sides, and a big hit from, I believe that was Heimbecker.
That's Heimbecker's out, I believe. So right, so it's
Dom's with the hit.
Yep. So Dom's is going to be the left D there. That's in front of you down there.
Yeah. Face off at the blue line. Big squad wins it. Dump and chase. Forwards are high. Forechecking hard they are. Nice dangle by the winger. Oh, and a shot on net, but a save by Roski. .50 left on the power play for Rig Squad. Center over blue line. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh, and the save of the game so far by the right D-man Heimbecker from Norfolk as he keeps a puck off the line and clears it.
Second period, Team Pak the Car up 1-0 on the other game, just so you're aware.
And Team Pak the Car successfully kills off the penalty. Even strength, Rig brings up the ice. Left D to right wing. Right wing in the corner, circling, looking for a man to get open. They're moving, they're shaking, but they got a turnover, and now Pak the Car is breaking out of the zone.
Quick correction for you there, Eric. Heimbecker was replaced by CM Black Magic, so that's the name
so
we're looking
Heine
at.
didn't show? Oh,
No show.
Yeah, he didn't show.
Black Magic's made the save of the game so far. That was incredible.
That's it.
We got some action down in the corner. Silly
And the play stopped.
Shot on net.
So now we will have a stoppage in play here. We will mention that you are hearing their game audio as it's happening. There's nothing I can do about it. This is just the way it's going to be. So you're going to hear them in the background, and we'll kind of go quiet at times to let you kind of hear what's happening in the chat. And we are in the chat of Team Pak the Ka, just so we're aware.
Pak the Car just behind the net working, trying to get some angles going, but nothing working. The Rig defense is playing strong right now. Everyone's holding their spot. They're trying to break it out if they've just caused another turnover by Pak the Car's team. Oh, what a dizzy dangle from Shaker, but he turns the puck over the blue line. Oh, and we have a lag in the stream. That's always fun. So we're frozen at center ice.
Are you lagged?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
We got Crosby coming up in the corner. Turnover again on the pass attempt. Rig Squad trying to break out on a 3-on-2. Turnover once again at the blue line. Both teams have really seemed to settle down towards the end of that period and start playing.
So end of the first, looking at the stats here right in front of you. And quickly we'll jump back to the screen there so you can kind of see who's playing there. 1-0 here in All-Star game number 2 in favor of Team Big Rig. Surprising right there for sure. Only 1 goal scored in the first period. And then Team Big Rig ties it up in the game number 1, so that's 1-1 over there in the first game. So here we go, jumping back into period number 2. And I'll take the call here if I could, and we'll see how this goes. So, puck's in. Team Big Rig up with it now, skating. Sends it into the zone, coming around, looking for an ice, and Doms touches it up. Back the other way we go. This should be fun to watch here, what happens in the second period from Team Pak the Ka. Offensive zone win, tie up, and I got lag on my stream too now. This is fun.
Big lag.
Big lag here.
We just went from the left dot to the right board.
Oh my goodness. Big lag on the stream. So puck's back in the offensive zone for another face-off. Won by Big Rig and coming up the ice. Skating down with it now. Centering pass, finds no one, and the puck goes offside. This is what it's been, a little bit back and forth the entire game so far, Eric.
It's quite sloppy. You can tell they're unfamiliar with each other, and they're just trying to get their footing on the ice.
Yeah, very defensive game. No one really trying to step up and do something big. A lot of neutral zone plays, and the puck now comes back into Pak the Ka's end, which I'm just going to call Norfolk from now on. Puck centered, save again, and held on by, I believe that is Zeno.
I am finally synced up with you guys.
You guys, okay, great. 15-20 left in the second here. 1-0 Albany. Shot in by Doms, blocked away, taken up. Right D puts it on net, loose, and it goes behind the net. Albany back out, taking it back down the ice, centering, and trickles into the offensive zone. Working it down low now. Puck picked back up and sending it back out of the zone. There it goes again, offside. Nope, kept it back in. A lot of these pucks coming in off the center zone and coming in icing or offside every single time here, Eric.
It's ugly. It is ugly right now. We would expect the All-Stars to have a little bit better.
Oh, there's a goal. There's a goal. Stormer 3200 putting it in from the nice dish from I don't know who. I'm trying to keep up with what's happening there. Third period, game number 1, still tied 1-1, by the way.
Akuna Matata with the goal.
There you go. That's Stormer, 3,200 to the left wing there for Team Pak the Ka. So they tied it up here midway through the second period. And quickly answers back, I believe that's Shaker with 2 goals.
Shaker just dipped, dangled, and danced through 3 defense and pretty much pooped.
That's insane.
That was an all-star goal.
Wow, so they answered back quickly here. So 2-1 late into the second period. And that makes it 3 goals for Team Big Rig. Wow.
Oh, it's getting blown
Seji
open.
assisted by Shaker. So Shaker's got 3 points for the night. Could be more in him, definitely. And the puck's now back in Big Rig zone, moving the puck up. Centering shot saved by Zeno. Team Pak the Ka in the All-Star game number 1 goes up 2-1. So it's 2-1 Team Pak the Ka. Puck coming back out of Team Big Rig. And gets picked up by Pak the Ka. I don't know what to call them. That's what I'm having a problem with, Eric.
That's right. I wish they were wearing all-star jerseys and not Norfolk and...
Wouldn't it be helpful? Team Blue and Team Red.
There you go.
Puck down and low. Goes back around the boards. Is picked up and taken out by the defense. Moving down. Dom's coming up now. Looking for the centering pass to Crosby, and it does go wide. Puck still in. Crosby still has it. Centering. Back goes down to the defense. Defense up. Takes a shot. Fakes it. And gets picked up by Albany. Back down the other way on a 2-on-1. See if Doms can get back. Puts one in. Oh, wow. Big save by Roski. I don't know if that hit him or if it bounced wide, but it's back out the other end.
Roski's inspired.
Yeah, that was a Spider-Man goal for sure. Puck's back in now. Roski's got some pressure on him, but they quickly alleviate it. Back up to Crosby, who's got 3 with him. Centers a pass, and it gets broken away. Crosby now with it again. Puts it back in front of the net and still goes wide. Whew. This is getting good now late into the second period here with just a couple seconds left. It's winding down. One last chance for Albany here. See what Big Rig's team can do. And nothing of it. Looking at the stats there, 3-1 in favor of Team Big Rig. Definitely not the all-star scoring we were going to expect here, Eric.
Well, I called it before the game. I thought Sedge was going to have a big one. So far, it's true. Roski's playing his heart out. Doms and Magic look a little lost back there. You can definitely tell the forwards on Team Big Rig are gelling just a little bit better. A lot of hockey left though in this third period, and hopefully they can all tighten it up because it's been sloppy. Definitely.
Still 2-1 in the third for the All-Star game number 1. We're going to jump back here to period number 3 in All-Star game number 2. Team Big Rig up 3-1 against Team Pak the Ka. I can't say things like that because I'm not from where you guys are from.
You can say it. It's Boston.
I can't. I physically can't say it, though. That's the problem.
But you can say Boston.
Sedge coming down the wing again, but with a turnover.
Turned over again, and that's a lot of turnovers we're seeing here. A lot of forces by Team Pak the Ka for sure, even with the studs they have, but it's quickly picked up here by Pak the Ka, who puts it back wide. Dom's now retreating as Team Big Rig comes back in, but picked up by Crosby in the neutral zone. Back into the zone we go. Crosby holding. Centering pass again, finds Pak, and it goes wide. Puck's back down. Doms picks it back up and moves it back forward here. Back up to Pak the Ka. Comes down the wing. Again, another force in the zone, and it's just not clicking there for those 3 forwards, which is surprising.
You would think with that level of talent, they'd be able to find their way together by now, but it looks like it could be a third.
This is their chance now, though, Eric. Penalty coming up here for Team Pak the Ka. See if they can make something of this, get back into the game. Centering the Doms. Doms puts one on net, picked up by Zeno, and he holds for a face-off.
Another save by Zeno. He's playing his head off so far. Done a good job.
This game plays much faster calling it than in real life.
It's a good time.
Puck's back in. Doms rips it. Gets knocked off of Stormer. Stormer still has it. Puts it to Pak. Pak hits it. Zeno deflects it wide. Stormer now to Crosby. Puck coming back out by Team Big Rig. Moving the puck down. Puts it behind the net. Big Rig picks it up. Doms has it. And oh, wow. Way to be there. Roski with the save. Dom's now up to Stormer. Stormer taking it down the wing. Holding. Puts it up. And it gets deflected. See, a lot of that forcing is happening now. Dom's putting it on net. Crosby. Stormer. Back to Dom's. Puts it to the right D. Shoots it. Gets tipped. Big Rig's got it. Nope. Puck's got it.
Phenomenal saves by Zeno. 2 in a row.
Wow, and he holds on with just seconds remaining in the penalty. 3-1, midway through the third.
You can tell Norfolk's hungry for it, but they're just not hitting on the passes, and every time they shoot, Zeno's there.
You got that right, Eric, and Storm hits another shot, saved by Zeno right as time expires on the penalty. Now Team Big Rig with the surge coming back into the zone, holding, dancing around Doms, but Paktakar manages to pick it right back up, goes up to Crosby. Crosby's coming down now. Passes over to Stormer, who picks it up in the half boards, loses the puck in the half boards, and Big Rig's got it again. Up to Crosby. Crosby dancing, holding, shooting, broken stick, blocked away by Zeno. Ashes in Faith now, holding the puck, working, out of position. Can they get back? 2-on-1 to Doms. Doms goes down. Rowski with the big save. Stormer now up with it, up to Crosby. Holding, dancing, again, and the puck gets knocked away one more time with 7 minutes left in the third period. Dom stepping up, rips, passes it, and it comes out of the zone, and they got to regroup.
Norfolk's trying to use playground tricks, but Albany has the team that knows how to play
Big
DNC.
glove save by a shot from Ashes and Faith. Zeno keeps the game in hand. Just to let everyone know, there is no other stream right now. We would have both on if there was, but some problems didn't allow that to happen. I believe it's 2-1 Pack the Cost still. I don't have an update from Jeff on that.
We're going into overtime, actually.
Going into OT now. Oh, okay, thank you. I haven't scrolled down enough. Okay, yes, it's 2-2 going into OT in All-Star Game number 1.
We got
Now, if
5:05 left here in the third.
If there is a tie from both games, so if one team wins one game and one wins the other, there will be a third game played, and I'm hoping that we can have that game take place here on the stream. I'll let you know what we can do with that.
We're going back to back.
Team Big Rig, penalty drawn, and now Team Paktakak goes on the penalty kill.
Now, if you're Norfolk, this is where you got to make the move. They're out shooting Team Big Rig by double the shots. They got to get one in the net here.
They really do. It's their chance now. Puck's cleared out, but they really got to put the pressure on. Crosby's forechecking, but Doms goes ahead and lets Ashes and Faith pick it up. Sends it back up to Crosby.
And that's a waste.
And it wasted away again. You got that right. It's just every wasted opportunity after another here happening for Team Paktakak. Just can't get it together.
Big play by Ashes and Faith.
Crosby now with it. Out to Doms, but it's outside the zone. They have to regroup once more, and Doms puts it in.
Low boards.
Roski has to go after this game. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so we won't have the next game here. But tipped in from Crosby, 3-2. On the shorthand, assisted by Doms. We have a game, Eric.
And that was about shoulder level with 2:53 left. Crosby gets the team within 1 goal. Let's see what happens. And 15 seconds left on the power play.
Oh, and they quickly answer. Roski has to go after this game again. Sedgy with 2 goals on the night as well.
Sedge just walked it in from the hash marks to the front door and said backhand Dave Chappelle smack to the face.
You know what? I'd expect that from the Maxwell line with a third winger, but not with Doms and Ashes back there.
1 minute left. 4-2.
Crosby's got. Can he get the break though? Let's see. 40 seconds left. Team Big Rig down. Doms puts the check on. Puck still in the zone. Comes out for the offside.
And now this one looks like it's going to be a wrap. Team Big Rig might be taking this one. It'll take a miracle from Norfolk.
Yeah, it will. Team Pack the Car's got a lot of work to do. Ashton Faith still has the puck, though. Tries to keep it alive up to Stormer. Stormer working for it. Crosby trying to pick it up. Still has it. Putting one to Pack the Car for the goal. 4-3 with 22 seconds left.
4-3. They got a fighting chance. That was a nasty one-timer.
Here we go. They're throwing everybody up now.
This is all-star hockey, man. They got to win one face-off and make a couple
15
passes.
seconds now. Team Big Rig shooting one. Big save by Rowski. I said the name right now this time. Time ticking away. 6 seconds now. Puck still in the zone. Ashes moves it up to Crosby, who's got it on. Puts it wide. Oh, my goodness. Blocked away by Zenu, who played his best game I've seen in a while.
Yeah, Zeno's definitely getting one of the stars for this game. Sed's definitely getting one of the stars for this game. And I hate to sound like a homer, but I think I give the other one to Ashes. A couple big hits, a couple big breakouts, passes. It was a great game by Team Big Rig. What an all-star event it was.
And there's your stats for the evening.
Yeah, Norfolk put the press on them, but they weren't able to hit any of the chances. And Zeno definitely, Zeno's play in that second period was huge. Overall, he kept them in that game and protected that lead. Amazing.
Crazy. I have no words of what just happened there. It's nuts.
Completely speechless.
So, how does it stand here? Team Pack the Car wins 3-2. And Team Big Rig wins, obviously, 4-3 there. So, series tied. What does that mean for you guys? We don't know right now. We're trying to see.
Scoreboard watching.
What's that?
Old school scoreboard watching.
Scoreboard watching. Is that what we're doing now?
That's right. That's what you got to do.
I wish they had spectate mode.
We can wish. We can dream.
Doms is playing with CM. Oh, my apologies. See, we our notes are wrong on our side. I keep reading off the wrong list here. My apologies for messing up some of the names. This is not easy. Let me make sure I tell you that. Doing this, Eric and Powder, you guys can all chime in. This is not easy.
That was definitely the first crack ever.
Yeah, first time we ever did this. First time I've called an official esports game in 6 years, and the first time I've called an actual sports thing in about 10. So that kind of dates myself there to back to my teen years ish, or in my early 20s. But fun nonetheless. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to stick around here and kind of give you some updates from the next game as it happens. I don't know when it's going to, but we will have to wait and see.
Just open the chat line.
Let's kind of break down what happened here, Powder P, if you want to chime in on what you saw from this game.
Well, I don't know too many of the players, so I don't have any hometown allegiances here or anything like that. But I felt like everything they tried to do early on in the game was just too little, it wasn't clicking until too late in the game to actually get something going. And every time they scored, they couldn't hold possession of the puck right after, and they gave up a retaliation goal real quick. So I mean, if you're gonna create something, you got to stop the goals too.
No, you're absolutely right on that. And you look at the team, right, and there's a lot of firepower sitting up there on the forward lines, and even down on defense with Doms and obviously with CM Black Magic. And to see, like you said, that lack of clicking, whatever it might be, whether it was the chemistry or just not getting on the same page, we didn't see enough of that early enough in the game to really make a difference. And now the series is tied 1-1, and we're going to go into a third game.
But it is the All-Star game. I mean, would you really want it any other way?
No, I guess not.
You know,
really, right?
Are the lines already picked for this? Are the lines already picked out for this game 3?
I think the way it's supposed to work is the winning line from each game plays.
Oh.
So we're gonna have Team Big Rig's line of Seji, Couture, Shaker, DC Shu, Zeno, and Ashes and Faith, who's on Team Big Rig. My apologies. Facing Doc Status main event, Soper Sane, Volpez, Lundqvist, and Craig B. Which I don't think any of them have a capture guard, which is the most unfortunate thing ever. Because we could try a second run at this and probably do better.
While we wait for some updates, has anybody watched the new mobile app 3.0 demo?
Haven't seen it yet, but I saw the force read.
I know I'm excited to watch it. I want to check it out. I just haven't had the moment just yet, but I'm excited. It looks like a lot of good features just off of the thumbnail.
You know, this is why League Gaming is the best place to play. And if you're joining us and you're not part of LeagueGaming.com, why not? You should sign up. Professional, competitive, and fun sixes to be had across 3,311 current signups. Record-breaking numbers here at LeagueGaming.com. Tell them Penguin sent you. For those who don't know, I am F5 Penguin Media Director here at LeagueGaming.com. Run a nice ship here with a bunch of people working underneath me to create this content that we do on our own time for fun, for the, what's it called, Eric? The community.
I believe it's for the community, sir.
That's it.
The community.
Eric E. Rice, Eric 30. Eric 30 is a very good man. He's previously done the magazine. Now he does like 8 shows a day, I think is what you're up to.
What's a magazine?
I don't know what the magazine is. I've heard about it a couple times. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then Powder P is my CHL media liaison. He runs the entire CHL media, so I don't have to have more things on my plate. And he does a lot too. So you have the power rankings, mail time, and around the CHL.
Yes, a couple more things brewing, but I don't want to reveal too much until we have all the plans confirmed. But yes, we got a lot going on there. So if you are new to the league and you've never played here before, there is coverage for the entry-level players as well. Don't think it's just for the guys on the top tiers. Everybody gets some coverage.
That's true, and that's kind of what we started with the snapshot back in the VHL that we've brought now over to the League Gaming side of things with the LG snapshot. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m., these two guys join myself and Sev09, and we cover every league every week. We're the only show to do it, and we do it in about 30 to 45 minutes, and then we take your questions, comments, and concerns at the end in the final shot using the hashtag LG Snapshot. That's not to say we're done with the coverage here tonight. We're going to be waiting for Jeff to hear what's next. But in the meantime, I want to make sure I mention a couple other things we got going on. Tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern Time, I believe it is, the LG Sit-Down Series will commence. It'll be the first show with Brody McDonald 19, the commissioner of League Gaming Hockey League. We'll be sitting down talking about the real issues, what matters, why it matters. It's not going to be an interview. It's going to be a discussion. We're going to have a conversation about what's actually happening in the league and how it affects just everyone in general. And we're really going to get the answers that we've all wanted. So if you have questions you want to send to me, please PM me. Message me on Xbox Live, Twitter, whatever you want to do. And we will talk. There is a goalie change for Team Pack the Cock because obviously Rowski can't be on. But I don't know what that means. If they have a capture card, yay, let's do this thing. If not, then I don't know. I wish somebody would have one.
I wish I could make one magically appear, but I don't have that capability. I'm sorry.
Oh, Rowski. I'm sorry. Rowski lost. It's going to be Team Big Rig. Lundqvist is going to fill in for Lundqvist on Team Pack the Ka. We'll have to see. I do want updates, Jeff, so if you have those for us, please get them to me.
So who's playing goalie for Team Big Rig?
Zeno will still be in net for Team Big Rig.
That's right. That's right.
And then Team Pack the Ka will have X Lundqvist X subbed out and L Mr. Lundqvist L sub in.
We just need one streamer.
Out of all those Lundqvists, do you think we would have a streamer? But no.
God darn it.
Everybody wants a hockey name, but nobody wants to stream.
You know, it's nonsense. Nonsense. But we'll have to see. I'm just waiting to hear from Jeff on who we got, what's going down. And we're getting word puck has dropped in the first period, so it's still 0-0 in the first, and here we go. I don't have any pictures to show you guys.
Old school scoreboard watching.
Is that what we're doing? So let me ask the chat box here. We got the whole YouTube people. We got everyone going on there. What'd you think about our performance? I know it was a little subpar, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Started on the word blue.
And who stood out to you in that game, and who do you think is going to do well moving against Pak the Kaz team here in the last game of the All-Stars? And also, Powder, you want to talk about your CHL stuff for the All-Star game? You had that going on just before we got on air.
Yeah, we had a CHML time show, which is every Thursday night. And we did the CHL selection show, where they basically announced who was the leading vote getters for the CHL ballots, and broke down some of the stats of each of the players. Similar to the AHL, but it wasn't a live draft. It was announcing the votes. Quick fun fact about the game going on right now, though, is both the goalies against each other from Providence. Should be interesting.
There's a little teammate rivalry going on.
That's bragging rights in the locker room.
Just got in. Team Big Rig goes up 1-0. I believe DC Shu scored that one. Left D for Team Big Rig. So they're up 1-0 here in the first.
Gotta love it when a D-man scores.
Now, one of the guys in here in the YouTube comment section is posting about that. So I want to know how he knows who's scoring.
Probably watching one of their gamer tags that he hasn't pulled up.
Or maybe he's in a party.
Or he's in a party.
Get me in the party.
Hook me up,
How can we make that happen? Jeff, get me in a party. Get me in a party, Jeff. I want the audio. I want to listen to them doing the audio.
VIP access, something.
Do it. We need it. Has anyone checked the standings at the end of the week yet? Yeah.
Haven't really checked the standings. I think Wilkes-Barre's in first, but that could change depending on how some things go down here. Detterma 95 says Big Rig will win this game 3.
Yeah, he's a CHL GM. He's always active in everything LG. He's
former player of mine.
So, no, he's not that bad, is he?
No, he's my former player. No, dude, I've traded for him last season to get on my TC, man. I've known Detrima. I got videos of Detrima dancing for his team. He's a good dude. He makes dance videos. He's crazy. Mason Detrimenko making dance videos.
Oh man, I'm trying to get in this party here. If I can get in their party, we can just get you the audio from the party chat, which would be exciting to listen to, even though we won't know what's going on.
They're now saying that they just guessed it was DC, so we do not have a confirmation.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then. We don't have a confirmation on the goal.
Hear. Trust nothing.
You know, I'm doing my best here.
It's all good, man. It's for the community, man. It's free. We're not getting paid.
I'm flying blind in an all-star game that we're commentating on and calling. I don't know how this is going.
We're definitely flying blind.
That's for sure.
We're not even bats. We don't even have sonar.
Because that would be the least of the things I had is sonar.
I mean, we can't see shit. Audially, visually, realistically, virtually, we can't see
socially.
shit.
Going into the second, it is 1-0 Team Big Rig.
1-0 the Big Rig.
So who do we got here that really stands out to you? I mean, I'm looking at some of the players. Obviously, Zeno always is standing on his head. I think he's got like an 87 save percentage for the season so far.
Whoa. Well, I mean, he also plays in front of a great defense. They play a great system over there. I mean, he's definitely protected by that. But he's a good goalie. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've scored on him before. It can happen. You can get him. But he plays in front of a great team defense. What's his average shots per game? It's probably one of the fewest in the league. I'd be willing to get.
I do not know about that at this point, but I'm sure we could find out.
How to P the stat man.
How to P the stat man.
It
Coming
feels
through.
like it. He does feel like the stat man at times.
Yeah, give me a second. I had a couple stats pulled up earlier, but you guys were in full throttle mode. I couldn't get I didn't want to interrupt when F5 was going to town on that play-by-play.
I tried, man. I really did try.
I was watching it, and I was trying to keep up myself, and I was like, this is impossible.
I don't have a lot of experience in calling games, but I have done it before, and I have done it for basketball and for hockey, so it's not easy. And then I'm looking at my notes, but I kept looking at the wrong team. So Ashes and Faith ended up on Team Pak the Ka for me, which is not what happened. It's not true. It's just I just kept saying it. But luckily, I've known or played with a couple of these guys, so I know their positions, and it just made it easier. But I haven't for Team Big Rig, and that kind of where the confusion was, except for Shaker. But they didn't have their colors on, so I couldn't see who they were on the other team. Everyone was gray, which is even more difficult for us to do anything. 1-1, by the way. So Team Pak the Ka tied it up.
Yeah, he's averaging anywhere between 8 and 13 shots a game-ish. So 13 shots seems to be the most common number. He's seen, 73 on the season for Zdeno, or Zeno, whatever you want to call him.
Then we can kind of talk a little bit about rumors, too. We might see some wins overturned from Wilkes-Barre coming in from the YouTube chat box. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out for Wilkes-Barre Scranton.
Ew, I can't have any comments on that.
I know you can't. And that's for the better.
Ew.
For the community.
For the community.
Yeah, it's for the community. It's ignorant.
Hey, how about that All-Star selection, though? That went better than tonight's did. The selection draft went really well.
I think it was a good time had by all.
Except you, because your mic didn't work.
For the All-Star selection thing, it did.
Oh, that's right. It didn't work.
It didn't work for Snapshot.
And
then some rookie starts calling me out about my commitment level, and I'm like, this kid's crazy. He's fucking lost his mind.
Because we know it's not a commitment level thing. That's for sure.
What do you mean? How could it be?
It's an equipment issue.
Thing. I was pissed. My equipment works fine.
Did you misunderstand him when he said equipment and you heard commitment?
No.
Maybe.
I think that's what happened.
I don't know.
Hey, it's now 2-1 Pak the Ka. I don't know who scored. Why can't I get into this party to understand what's going on right now?
What is the award for the winning All-Star team? Do they all get new cars, or do they get like a 250,000 bonus? Or
well, let's make sure we mention someone behind the scenes who puts this all together. I'm Jeff. Kind of took the reins with this one after the whole IR Ghost thing happened. So he's running this thing really well. We appreciate his efforts to put all this together, and I believe he's buying everyone a Corvette. Is what happened. That's what he told me.
Oh.
That's what I heard. And we're all getting Benzes for doing the commentary.
Oh, well.
I get a Corolla though.
You get a Corolla for just being here, but you get a participation Corolla, which is really nice.
And I get to sell all of those cars and get the commission and the free car, right?
That's not how that works.
We're getting the cars from you. You were donating them.
Yeah, you're donating the cars. You're doing.
That's not in my contract.
You're donating yourself a Benz. Commitment level,
CHL
Eric.
guy.
Oh, gross. I don't want to.
CHL guys that were asking about if they're going to get like the virtual profile awards or whatever you want, the trophies, because at least something,
Something, anything.
Team Big Rig quickly answers. It's 2-2 now, tied up here in the second period. So this is interesting. It'd be interesting to see who scores. Why can't someone turn on their webcam and come into the party and I can screen share it?
No one loves.
Like, I can take this right here. I can take this webcam that's in front of me that I'm using to talk to Skype with the boys here, and I can easily
All-Star overtime.
Point it at the screen and show people what's happening. Oh my goodness. Commitment level, right? Commitment level.
No.
Uh-oh.
We got
an update.
Go ahead.
3-2. Pak the Ka.
Right back. See, this is the All-Star game we're talking about, right? Like, one after another,
I'm just waiting for the skills competition.
They need to put that in the game.
That would be amazing.
2 things in the game. EA, if you ever hear this?
Spectate mode?
Well, that's 3. We'll put that for 3.
That's like the first more important thing that I would want. Period.
1, skill competition, something like that. 2, I want the ability to play outside in OTP. Why do I gotta play inside for OTP? Why can't I go outside? Why can't I have like a rink outside or on a bog or on a lake and strap it up with my boys? You guys got it in NBA for street. The hockey players want to put the gear on and go play on the lake. Why can't we get a lake? Why can't I get one lake, a rink lake? or a bog. I mean, probably people don't even know what a bog is. Powder P might know what a bog is.
Dude,
Cranberry bog.
all about the cranberries.
Dude, I'll go freaking play hockey right now on a cranberry bog. Let's go. Like, EA Sports, get it in the game.
I believe, if I may quote Dr. Seuss, you cannot play it on a lake. You cannot play it with some skates.
You can.
You cannot play it on a bog. You cannot play it on a log.
You can play it on all of the above. I've done it. Now all they gotta do is get some freaking weirdo to make the programming. Just do a little fucking rink outside, and then we can go play drop-in outside. It'd be much funner than going to play in the generic arenas.
We had a discussion today in the chat box. It was pretty good. It was just basic suggestions. It got a little off the wall, but remember the days where you could wear a beanie on the ice, like you get the golden beanie and you get 3 boost slots.
Old school.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Remember that though? That was sick. You didn't have to wear a helmet.
Look, EA's all about making money. Okay,
I'd pay for that.
Look,
I bought a
EA's all
golden
about
beanie.
in the NBA games, in the in the soccer games, you can go get all types of gear for your dude. Why can't we customize our skaters? Not for club, you know what I mean? Not for if you rank the game, but for OTP, drop in, whatever. We should be able to totally customize your dude, have a dark jersey or a white jersey, depending on home or away, and then just go hard. And it would be fun as hell.
Let's do it.
I mean, can we get NHL Street going or something? Like, what the hell, man?
I think
some rollerblades.
Instead of fighting, you should be able to go into Mortal Kombat mode.
Ooh.
And throw uppercuts and fatalities. And that would be fun.
That would be fun.
And spear. Get over here.
I mean, they do have the Fight Night engine. I mean, it is EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's for the community.
It's for the community. Going into the third period, 3-2, Pak the Ka. Just so we're on the same page here. And thank you guys for chiming in also in the YouTube comment section. We appreciate that, because we are legitimately flying blind. Again, for those joining us, because we have more people coming in for some reason, I am F5 Penguin alongside Powder P and Eric E. Rice, Eric 30 Eric. We are... You have too many E's in your name, so it just all happens. It's game 1, Team Pak the Ka versus game 2, Team Big Rig, facing off for the third game and final game of this 3-game All-Star week. And yeah, it's the end of the week. That counts. That's what we're going with.
Should have done it big like the CHL. They made it a whole weekend event. Now nobody can play.
No one's playing? What do you mean?
Well, if someone told you, hey, Saturday night, 8:30, you're playing in the All-Star game that has no effect on anything. Oh wait, Corvettes and
Porsches, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Live for it, dude.
Oh,
I thought it was Benzes and Beamers and Bentleys and stuff.
Well, and that's my shame though. That's my secret shame in life is I would forego going out Saturday night with my friends in real life to go play in the CHL All-Star game if I was selected.
I would too.
But I got snubbed.
Hey, how'd that snub work for you though?
Oh, it's working out fine. Ask Jeff. I'm the 18th man of the CHL. I'm getting the award.
You're the best 18th man.
Hey, you don't finish number 6 on defense on just anywhere. It's got to be at Albany.
It's very true.
Do you remember that team?
Yeah, I remember that team. I remember that team quite well. It's interesting because I think 3 of the 4 players, 3 players in the All-Stars are from Albany. So, yeah. And I'm not.
We got Doms. Well, is he considered Albany?
He was when he was voted in.
Yeah, Doms, Crosby, and Hugh.
Oh, I forgot about Hugh. He wasn't in the games, but he was nominated.
He didn't make the he didn't make final cuts at
Maxwell.
camp.
Ew.
If someone wants to know when the AHL season is over, it's week 6, so 3 weeks from now.
It's still 3-2.
2 weeks from now, because it's the end of week 6.
And if you're on Texas, your season's pretty much already over. Because you guys just gave up 16 points.
Don't say anything.
I have to.
And remember, here, if you're joining again, if you're new to League Gaming, we are playing NHL 15 on the Xbox One, so make sure you pick that up. That's important, right?
Yeah. Well, I was going to try to wire my Xbox to play on the one, but I'm not that smart.
Shaker, still 3-2.
Ew.
Nothing else going on right now. We're just waiting. We're waiting to hear. This is so awkward.
It's like I just feel like we're just sitting here now, and
we
there's
kind of
nothing really going on. And
I'm just chilling. We're just
What's
chilling
going on with
waiting
the,
for someone to win this game.
what's up with the NHL All-Stars? Anybody have any info on that?
No, I don't think they're doing one. I don't know.
Oh, they're too good for that. Too
Didn't
good.
the leader of that community just get taken off his AHL team?
I don't know. All I know is they probably don't want to do the work to do one, so I'm willing to help, though. So hit me up if you want to have me help you do the All-Star stuff for that level.
Yeah, I think F5 is just gonna quit playing and just start broadcasting games.
Just 24/7, the LG
Yeah.
network.
We have to redo the whole schedule so we have games at every hour of the day, so F5 can commentate all of them.
You know, I enjoy it, but
It's tough. It's tough online on the video game because everything's so quick. No one, the neutral zone slow periods don't happen as
yeah,
much.
and everybody mashes A, so there's no opportunity.
Right. It's you get lucky if you get the call on the right one at the goal, but that and the streams are a little off sometimes, and
Yep.
it's kind of tough. But I think we did a good job
We
considering.
made it. Thank you, man. We made it happen. Two things. One, Connor is able to see the game, I guess. 2-on-0 opportunity for Team Big Rig shoots wide. How do you know this? How do I not know this? I'm the freaking media director. Number two, Nubinator. No stream. If there was, trust me, we'd have it right here for you. That was the idea tonight, but Jeff is not cool enough to let me make that happen. So now he knows next time, whoever gets nominated to it, the captains should be ones with capture cards. That's my new rule.
Whoa.
How about that? Capture cards should be included. Or for the I guess for the Xbox One, right? Because it's coming up next. Those with a 5 meg connection.
Or for special events like this, we can ensure that maybe the league would purchase some well, maybe it's a little late for that, but if they would purchase capture cards and then use the couple bucks to ship it.
You've lost your damn mind.
You did lose
I
your
did
damn
not
mind.
lose my mind.
Hey, let's make sure we thank
They
someone
never do
else for
that.
putting together these AHL events that's happened this past couple of days. Leafy
Santa.
TV. She helped us out immensely for the All-Star selections and putting it all together. So thank you for that. And the final score has come in. It is 3-2. Pak the Ka. So Team Pak the Ka, that consists of left wing Stormer 3200, center X Crosby 87, right wing Pak the Ka 1387, left wing Doms 313, goal Rowski and Mr. Lundqvist, and right D CM Black Magic have won. Congratulations. And you all win Corvettes. Message I'm Jeff. I'll get you his address later. That's how that works, right? Does that all make sense?
It does make sense.
Perfect.
They're asking for the final series score. So, what are they trying to do? I think that's Jeff asking.
We're gonna.
That was Eric asking.
Oh,
We had
Okay.
what? 4-2 in the second game? Or was that 3-2?
It's 4-2,
4-2.
and then they won. The other team won 3-2. Was it
3-2 in overtime.
3-2 in OT?
5-6.
And this one won. Team Pak the Car won 3-2 here. So 8 to. I can't add.
8-7 for the rig.
I don't think the
8 to
math
7.
makes that work.
no.
Let's add it up one more time.
Use your fingers.
I can't. I didn't learn how to count like that. I went to public school.
Oh,
Oh, take
Wrong.
your shoes off.
wrong Pak the Car line. Ignore what I'm saying. Doc status, main event X10, Super Saiyan, XP Volpus, X Lundqvist X, and Craig B X91. Congratulations to those guys for winning the final game for Team Pak the Car. There you go. That's the final. I know what I'm doing.
I still got 9-7 in favor of.
Well, that's different from 8-7.
Yes, it is.
Well, you know what they say: measure twice, cut once.
Measure
Whoa!
twice at once.
That is what they say. Are you a carpenter?
Jesus was.
This is true. Connor, get us highlights and we'll put together a little package if you could. That'd be amazing. If you can get that all going, we'd appreciate that. But anyway, I think we're getting out of here because this is the end of the thing. So I am F5 Penguin, Media Director here at LeagueGaming.com.
And I'm Powder P, your friendly CHL media liaison.
And it's Eric E, the piece of shit. Y'all have a nice night.
What is that? What
What do you mean? The whole scandal. They said Eric's a piece of shit. Let's cheat him and play off.
But you don't have to end that way. This is a show.
Be the bigger man. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Rewind. Try it again, Eric. Do it right.
Y'all have a good time. It's for the community. Hope y'all had fun.
For the community. We will see you guys next time. Hopefully probably not for the CHL because I don't know what's going on there, but for the NHL maybe. And if not, then for the playoffs because we're going to try to bring you coverage of the playoffs like this. So, hey, with two at once, maybe 4 at once. It all depends. But we will see you then. Take it easy. Have a good night.
Peace.
Sizzle.